Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to go over the 6.0. So the other day, we were headed, where were we headed to? We were headed to the lake. That's where we was headed to. And we crossed over 40,000 miles in the 6.0. So I figured I'd make a video here. We're not in the 6.0. Got a little warmer today, so we're gonna take the blue truck. We're going to look at some stuff for the house, as well as hopefully we can get prices today on rafters for the garage here and some other stuff while we're out. But anyway, we decided to take this instead of that. Whatever, you get the point. This has air, that one don't. But anyway, like I was saying, we just crossed over 40,000 miles on the 6.0. I bought the truck with 242,762 miles, or 207,262. That's what it was. Anyway, right now, currently, as we stand, we're at 248. So, put a little more miles on it this week, but just over 40,000 miles. And I thought I would give kind of my opinions, impressions, such as that, of the truck. Because if y'all don't know, I came from a lifted F-150. Hopefully y'all can see that back there. The white truck. Or not in the mirror. No, can't see it in the mirror. Anyway, I lifted half-ton F-150. 4.6, two-wheel drive. It's just an XLT. So, I was kind of nervous moving up to a diesel with a bunch of different things. And, you know, it's a big step, right? But, for, anyway, my personal preferences, anyway, I will say I absolutely love this truck. So, first four-door, first four-wheel drive, first diesel, first anything with leather interior, so on and so forth, right? And again, I will say I absolutely love the truck. It's been phenomenal. It has amazed me in every single way. My grandpa down there, you can see the top of his head right there. This is his truck, 2009 F-150 4.6 two-wheel drive XLT, kind of just like the white truck, except for this one is crew cab. The white truck is the 3-door. But my grandpa absolutely loves the 6.0, and he's actually been talking about getting rid of this truck and buying a 6.0, or maybe us finding a wreck 6.0 on Copart and rebuilding it, or something along that lines. But hasn't done that because we got the garage going on. We're remodeling the house, for those of you who know that. Just a bunch of other stuff. And at the end of this year, he is retiring. So he really don't want to go in debt. Doesn't want to go in debt. Anyway, whatever. He doesn't want to go in debt over buying a truck. Don't want to spend all of his money he has saved up, you know, all of that stuff. So myself, I've been looking for him a nice 6.0 on Copart to hopefully buy and rebuild. You know, save him a bunch of money there. But anyway, he loves that truck. I love that truck. It's been great. Like I said, the one complaint that I do have with this truck, it is a crew cab, but it doesn't have anywhere near the room that this truck has here in the back seat. That truck, it's not a whole lot of room in the back, surprisingly, being a crew cab, but not a whole lot of room. Again, it's one of my complaints. Doesn't matter, I don't have enough friends for people to ride in the back seat, but I guess if you have friends, you might be concerned with that. But again, that truck has been great. Y'all know we had the breakdown with the truck just about a year ago. It was a bit complicated, but I mean, again, it's a 15-year-old truck. It's not getting any newer. It's not getting any less miles on it. Obviously, because in, what, 2.5 years, I put 40,000 miles on it. But again, it has been great. Fuel economy wise, I get about 18 miles to the gallon, being completely honest with y'all. Matter of fact, I wonder what he gets on this thing. Because I know the white truck used to get about 6. And then here on this truck, you can see 15.6. So that's not terrible in this truck. We've hand calculated a few times. That's pretty good. And then in that truck, I have seen upwards of 18. And it's not tuned. It's not deleted. Just exhaust. It doesn't have a cold air intake. It doesn't have any of that stuff. It's nothing fancy. Eventually, I would like to do some engine stuff to that truck. Do a cold air intake. Tune it. You know, and have some fun with the thing. But I want to have another vehicle before I do that, and you know, do a bunch of messing around with this. That's why we've been working on the 300. But I've been doing a bunch of stuff with the business. Haven't really worked on the 300. That's kind of my fault there. But anyway, again, anywhere from, let's say, 16 to 18 miles to the gallon. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I mean, really, it's pretty good. It surprised me for an 8,000 pound truck. But towing wise, we have towed a little bit with this thing, cars and that kind of thing. Towing, amazing. You know, we bought the 300 wrecked in Fayetteville. We've towed Mustangs, Jeeps, all kinds of stuff with this truck, and it has been fantastic. Most of the time you don't even feel anything behind you, to be completely honest. So the truck does have airbags, so that might make up for a little bit in the ride quality category, but power wise, it has been fantastic. Ride is great. It does need new shocks all the way around, but you know, that's a maintenance item. We're not really worried about that. When we lift the truck, I have new shocks for it. I have brand new tires for it, as well as a few other things. So ride quality is going to get much nicer. But for the time being, it's not bad. That's why it's been left alone for so long, because it's been great. Smooth truck, good room, especially up front. That truck has more like driver room than this truck does, width wise and long ways wise, with foot room and head room and all that stuff. That's one issue I had with this truck when I drove it for a little while before he lost his company truck, is my head in this truck hits the roof. So right where this little center divide thing is right in my head. And actually, let me turn the camera on and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, so I flipped the camera around and I thought I would show y'all this. So, as you can see, my head is in the roof, and I'm kind of slumped down a little bit, but all up in here with, again, my head. So it's kind of a nuisance in this truck. But in the 6.0, it really wasn't an issue. And it's really not an issue now, because I'm an idiot and I removed the headliner to do a Starlight headliner almost a year and a half ago. And I still haven't finished it. We will get the Starlight finished eventually though. But headroom in that thing is good. You know, the leather and all that stuff, super nice. Again, I cannot stress this enough. I absolutely love that truck. You know, it has its issues. Got a little death wobble because of the front end's all out of whack because of the leveling kit. The AC doesn't work. We have everything to rebuild the AC system, but we're waiting to put all that stuff on for when we tear the front end apart for the lift and all this other stuff I got planned. So we have all that stuff in the shop. Little stuff. The headliner needs to go back in the thing. I got some different steps I want to put on it. The windshield wiper arms absolutely suck because they just kind of bounce across the windshield. They don't really do anything. So I'd like to try to fix that at some point in time, but for the time being, it's not that big a deal. Rain-X goes a long way. I know a couple things. The park sensors don't work. The sliding rear window doesn't work. I guess somebody cut the cable for that. Just a bunch of little stuff that I would like to get fixed, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Again, I come from the white truck over there, 97 F-150. Almost a 10-year jump in trucks. Well, probably is a 10-year jump in trucks. Because I think the white truck was built sometime in 96. And then this is an 06. I don't remember what date this was built. But anyway, right around a 10-year jump in trucks. From a cloth seat XLT, that the only real features it has is it has power windows, power door locks, and cruise control. And then this truck has heated seats, leather seats, electric seats, power pedals, and all kinds of other stuff, and it's great. So again, big upgrade for me. So I've been completely happy ever since. But anyway, would I recommend that truck? Absolutely. We was talking to somebody this morning, and they said, well, would you get in that truck and drive to California? Absolutely. I would hop in this truck and I would drive it anywhere. Again, only few complaints is not a lot of room in the back. Again, I don't have enough friends to have people ride in the back seat, so that's not a big deal. The fuel tank, being that this truck is a short bed, 6 3/4 bed, this truck does have the smaller fuel tank. I believe it's a 25 gallon or 26 or something like that. Whereas the long beds have 10 more gallons of fuel capacity. So that kind of sucks. I only get about 400 or so miles a tank. And that truck runs out on a quarter tank of fuel, which kind of sucks. But really, that's it. So again, absolutely love the truck. He likes the truck, but we're gonna run do some stuff. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Again, closing in on 2,000 subscribers. So if y'all would, please get down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. And like I said, I hope everybody has a great day.